Well, hi, I'm Robert Helms, host of the Real Estate Guys radio program, and for the last 4 decades, I've looked for real estate opportunities around the world, and that led me to Paraguay. What's the opportunity here? Primarily, it's in agriculture. With Agri Terra, there are 2 primary investment opportunities. The first is citrus, specifically oranges. Let me introduce you to Karsten Pfau. He's the visionary behind what you're going to see today and the principal of Agri Terra.
So when we started, it was actually a huge area of reddish kind of dirt. Actually, looked like a Mars surface in a science fiction movie.
They start out like this, just raw dirt, and within a couple of years, the trees are fully blossoming.
The first time one of the trees passed me actually in height, I was so excited. I mean, then if you see today how tall the trees are, how thick they are, how green they are, you really think, well, we did something right here.
In year 3, you start to see the production of fruit, and it goes for 25 years. A big challenge when it comes to agriculture is locating the exact right piece of property, because all the factors have to come together.
Paraguay has the perfect condition for citrus because we have a lot of sun naturally. The sun gives the fruit its sweetness, its sugar, and we have a short cold winter which actually gives the fruit its color. We have a well and we have plenty of rain and we have fertile soil, so it's the ideal country actually for oranges.
I've seen orange groves in Thailand. I go to Southeast Asia, I play golf there, and there's lots of orange grove plantations out there. These rival anything I've seen there, if not better.
The sales director for Agri Terra is David Smith, who's lived and worked in Latin America many years and has been in agriculture nearly a decade.
Over the last 4 years, we've been able to become one of the larger citrus production plantations in Paraguay. The principle behind this is twofold. There's not a lot of citrus grown in the country. It's not a traditional business in Paraguay. And 85% of all of the orange products that are consumed in Paraguay are imported.
Well, Agri Terra is seeking to fix that by creating an opportunity for folks to get involved with the harvest and the production of commercial orange groves.
The market is huge, so our goal is to become the top citrus producer in Paraguay. Now, how can you participate in our citrus plantation investment? So there's 2 parts to the process. One is a real estate transaction where you buy the land, and number 2 is the farming agreement. And that makes you our farming partner. It's totally hands-off. We take care of the trees, we also maintain the entire plantation, and ultimately we sell the produce for you so you can profit by your investment.
I used to be an irrigation farmer in southern Alberta in Canada, and I feel I have had a good chance to look at the quality of the soils and the product in the field. I've had a lot of use with soil analysis and plant analysis, and I can recognize if something's been well taken care of. That's what I see here, is a good investment.
So the opportunity in citrus is excellent. The other opportunity is in greenhouses because of the demand for fruits and vegetables. And the greenhouses are phenomenal.
When I got here and I saw the greenhouses we had installed by then, I was impressed. It's a huge area. I mean, if you look behind us, this is a 1/4 hectare plantation area, and we have 8 of those on this property.
Because of the weather here in Paraguay, it's very difficult to grow good vegetables under traditional farming methods.
The conditions here, why we need a greenhouse, is actually to cool down the area and to control the environment.
Now, in the greenhouse, we focus on the primary vegetables that are consumed in Paraguay in every meal. They are primarily red and yellow peppers, tomatoes, and cucumbers. And the cycle for growing these and selling this produce is within 5 months to 1 year from time of implementation. The greenhouse process is actually quite simple. This is a computer-operated irrigation system within the greenhouse. If you notice the saplings in front of me, they're about 2 days old. Eventually, they will be 5 meters high, and the growth is completely vertical.
We are pretty close to the largest fruit and vegetable market in the country where all the big buyers are. We can produce all year, same quality, same quantity, and supermarkets love us because they don't have to pay for shipping and for customs and everything. So we can just ship it to you the same day you order it. I think really the secret of successful operation here is actually your team. Most of the people who work in our plantations and facilities are actually from the area. We create a lot of jobs. Actually, on this facility is almost 1,000 jobs created that didn't exist before. For our staff is actually living with family on our property. So it's not just a job, it's actually their home, and they treat it differently. You can really see the dedication of our staff if you visit the property.
This is also the same business model as the citrus. It's based upon hard asset land ownership, fee simple title, and also the ownership of the greenhouse itself.
So there's a lot of upside in agriculture. I mean, no matter what's happening in the economy or in geopolitics, trees, oranges, tomatoes grow. But frankly, I don't want to have to get my hands dirty or learn about farming engineering. So I love this investment because it's very passive. You can profit from Paraguay without leaving home.